You remember Ferguson had said that like attack wins you games and defense wins you titles, and it looks like Arsenal might have adhered to that kind of saying.
Boys, is this the year? Is this the year finally?
The question is, have we been here before?
Yes, we have, but
Have we
this
seen
year
this moment before?
looks special. This year looks special. And I will tell you why. I have some data for you. Okay, so the data says Arteta's side has 67.3% chance to win the Premier League this year. Across the last three full seasons, only one team has had a better record and better title probability and higher title probability rather than Arsenal, which was 67%. And they failed to win the league. Then that came in November 2024 when City, with 23 points from 9 games and 1 point ahead of Liverpool, they were rated as 75.3% favorites, but ultimately fell short. Now, if we connect the dots from this data, तो and let's say gut feeling और जितना हम लोग ने फुटबॉल देखा है, now we know this is literally Arsenal's year and this is their title to lose.
ठीक है, fair enough. I think there is some case for Arsenal to also like kind of कितनी बार मतलब इतनी बार सेकंड आ चुके हैं, कोई एक बार तो मतलब फर्स्ट आ ही जाएंगे. It's
Yes.
that sort of a scene, but yeah, I mean, I think Arsenal have also been doing pretty well defensively this season. मतलब they've, I think, uh, it's it's one of those comparable seasons with Chelsea. They are on track to kind of concede lesser number of
Mm.
goals than that Chelsea team which only conceded 15. So there is some merit, and I think कर देगा यार ये glorified Stoke City साला शायद जीत जाएगा भाई. ये गंदा लग रहा है but better
No,
than
no,
Liverpool
but
or
no one
City
will
का मतलब.
remember. No one will remember 2 years from now कि glorified Stoke City था या क्या था.
Exactly,
Title is a
exactly.
title, man.
Title is a title.
And
And
like, see, if they, I think like if they go on to win it like a glorified Stoke City, then it is even more impressive. I feel
yeah, yeah,
in
it
an
is.
era of like last season, you saw Arne Slot play good attacking football. You obviously have Pep Guardiola still in the Premier League. इन लोग के एरा में तू जाके if you're playing basically park the bus ball and you're winning it, then credit to you.
Hmm.
The I think Arsenal are very clear favorites, so तो obvious है क्योंकि even if now look at the top four, तो second और third तो यानी it's like Tottenham, Bournemouth,
Sunderland.
वो
Sunderland.
आते जाते रहेगा, आते जाते
Yeah,
रहेगा.
and like the closest serious rival is probably City, Joe, and City is basically tied on points with us. So City has been as good as Manchester United this season, और वो उनके closest sort of competitor है in terms
तो
of the
क्या
big
हम
teams
भी
at
है
least.
टाइटल राइवल्स?
Never know outside shout, but like हम हैं.
नहीं नहीं नहीं
हम
नहीं
भी
हम
हम
नहीं
हैं.
है. हम नहीं हमने जोक जोक इट्स अबाउट आर्सेनल.
But
आई
I
जस्ट
think Arsenal का thing is कि the only doubt that is there is their own ability and their own inability to go on and win it. ठीक है क्योंकि वो लोग लास्ट ईयर भी फेवरेट्स थे एट स्पेशली एट दिस पॉइंट इन द सीजन एंड दिस इज जनरली व्हेन वी आल्सो टॉक अबाउट आर्सेनल बिकॉज दे हैव अ वेरी गुड स्टार्ट यूजुअली जहां वो लोग ऐसा लगता है ओके बाय क्रिसमस दे माइट रन अवे बट देन एक हिकअप होता है मे बी देयर इज लाइक अ स्मॉल इंजरी or maybe there's a uh, 1-0 loss here or there and suddenly they just start slowing down and others eventually catch up. तो आर्सेनल के साथ हमेशा ही एक like your their destiny is in their hands. They have to go and win it. वो लोग लास्ट 3 साल से ट्राई कर रहे हैं. They haven't been able to go and win it. I think there's also I know that you said the start that 67% chance hai, but again that is a chance. You have to go and take that chance. And the season before this, they had 24 points and still they finished seconds. So it is like वो लोग ये पोजीशन में रह चुके हैं काफी बार रह चुके हैं but they don't necessarily go and win it.
You mentioned one thing about that hiccup that Arsenal has gotten in past few seasons when they came second. मैंने बहुत बार बोला है, like we have covered this on this channel. They have enough squad depth now. So those, even if those injuries and those hiccups they come, they may come, but they will be able to survive that. They will be able to rotate the squad properly. They are playing in three competitions. Abhi FA Cup bhi aayega. So they are going for all. They are going. They look like a team that it is going to be difficult to beat. And let's be honest, उन लोग ने इंजुरीज के तौर पे सालिबा, ओडेगार्ड, हावर्ड्स, कई बारी गैब्रियल, ये 1-2 गेम्स मिस हुए बट उससे कुछ इम्पैक्ट नहीं आया. They have enough squad depth now. They have enough midfield. They have enough defense. They have enough fullbacks. Striker, okay, but उसमें कुछ, I mean, they can easily adapt. We have seen that in the past. They will adapt and they have done an extraordinary job in terms of squad building. They have backed the project of Mikel Arteta and we have been seeing their progress. अभी this is actually the season जो अभी अभी जीतना चाहिए. अभी जीतना चाहिए. Come on, this is your title to lose now. Arsenal.
Dick, I mean, I don't know if this is probably a question which may be a bit more relevant towards the end of the season. But is it also that Arsenal are currently in this position solely because of their own ability, or is it because other teams are faltering? Because, like you mentioned, City is there, but City is still far off, right? And जो
Hmm.
तू बात कर रहा था in an era of Guardiola and Slot, okay, they are doing it, but let's be very honest, this is not that Pep team anymore. And
Yeah.
Slot is like not last season's Slot, right?
Slot is not
So
slotting.
yeah, so maybe thoda hai udhar. I'm not sure actually. See, I don't hate Arsenal, but I don't want them to win the title. But somewhere it is like it's getting there यार. मतलब इतने सालों में क्या था ना, एक थोड़ा इनर कॉन्फिडेंस था कि चल ठीक है आर्सेनल है टाइटल रेस में लेकिन दे विल स्टेप अप. वो
Hmm.
फीलिंग नहीं आ रही.
Yeah.
वो फीलिंग नहीं आ रही एंड आई
And
डोंट.
also like you said कि
maybe
अगर वो
if
लोग slip up करे भी तो it doesn't look
हाँ.
like कोई और capitalize कर पाएगा उस पे. That's
hmm.
the other thing.
Also, Buggy, ये feeling नहीं आ रही. Probably this might be the reason that they can win this. जब ये feeling आती है, तब वो नहीं
Hmm.
जीतते. Yeah, remember my dialogue, संडास तक गए दरवाजे में हगे. Looks like अभी वो संडास में ही हगेंगे. By the looks of it.
Hmm.
So let's see.
But like just to clarify, Sandas is still like 29 game weeks away. So
Still, pressure
थोड़ी
is
देर रोक के
building.
रखना पड़ेगा.
Pressure is building. Pressure is building. Pressure is building.
Keep the
तुम्हारे
pants on till then.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think there is definitely some merit, and I think Arsenal are moving in a direction where I think the league is also moving somewhere
Mhm.
there. So one more thing which we have also seen is that of late there is this rise of this season in particular has been like a record season in itself where we've seen like about 19% of all the Premier League goals scored till now come from set pieces alone, right? So
Mm.
about 67 goals have come in from there, and that is the highest share till now. I mean, in the history of the Premier League. I think Arsenal are also a team that is doing the right thing at the right time. Maybe
Mhm.
all of
Hmm.
the stars are kind of aligning, so kudos.
Yeah.
सब एक side पे है, and then there's the unfortunate Arsenal factor that is there, which has been there with them for almost 20-21 years now,
Mm.
where pretty much every time we think के okay ये finally होगा, वो लोग tease करते ही रहते हैं ना. They are in it. Like let's be honest, last 5-6 years they have been consistently in or
Growing.
thereabout, right? In or there.
Mhm.
Growing तो मैं नहीं मानूंगा. I would rather say that वो जितना भी उसका प्रोजेक्ट और जो भी था आर्टेटा ने, he has given up all that nonsense and he's become pragmatic and he's thinking कि भाई सेट पीस से जीतना है तो सेट पीस से जीतना है. पॉइंट ये है कि जीतना है. I think growing वाला part, I think he killed it now. He has decided that वो सब में team building and style of play ये सब में घुसना ही नहीं है मुझे. बॉल लंबा फेंको, थोड़ा लड़ो बॉल से, कैसे तो करके अंदर डाल दो. And they have done very well on that. Pragmatic approach है. But again यार, my only thing with them has always been that they are always favorites, but never the winners.
The single biggest
Al-
stat
Always
against
the
Arsenal
bridesmaid,
is
never the bride.
the,
Yeah.
the single biggest stat against Arsenal is that it is Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and logically also see सेट पीसेस अच्छा है, बहुत इफेक्टिव है, नो डाउट, बट व्हाट हैपेंस व्हेन सम टीम फिगर्स इट आउट? अभी तक नहीं हुआ है ऑब्वियसली, बिग कैवियट, बट जिस दिन जो टीम फिगर आउट कर ली कि कैसे डिफेंड करना है सेट पीसेस से, देन व्हाट डू आर्सेनल हैव? बिकॉज देन इफ यू लुक एट देयर ओपन प्ले गोल्स, they are
Hmm.
I think the third lowest in the league after Burnley and Sunderland. They
Hmm.
only have 4 or 5 open play goals, which is very less for, especially if you are looking to become title winners.
बट यार मुझे ये भी मिथ लगता है, आई मीन दे हैव दिस एबिलिटी टू स्कोर फ्रॉम एनीवेयर एंड ऑलमोस्ट
Why
एवरीवेयर.
don't they then? Why don't they?
It is just their strategy for now. I don't know. They have
Uh,
the ability to convert every set piece into a goal, which is definitely a skill that every team would want to have that, correct? But
hmm,
एक एक चीज जो मुझे ये वाली टीम आर्सेनल से डिफरेंट लगती है, which they are not scoring enough goals anymore this season so far.
yeah.
I could be wrong here, but last year they had this free flowing football scoring for fun 5-0 6-0 निकाल रहे थे. ये सीजन 1-0 2-0 1-0 होके फिर उन लोग खत्म शट शॉप. दिस इज द चेंज दैट आई हैव ऑब्जर्व फ्रॉम दिस आर्सेनल. बट इट्स अ गुड चेंज. आई मीन उनका फायदा ही हो रहा है. सो let's see.
Hmm.
Like you said, 29 games are still there to play. But yeah, I mean, I'm still backing them
बट
as of now.
भाई एक चीज है, नो मैटर व्हाट, हाँ, their goal difference is still 13.
Why they've only conceded 3 goals this season, man. It's
Exactly,
crazy.
exactly.
The
I know,
defensive
but
record is
understanding
insane.
how
Yeah.
different is it is, मतलब
That's what
समझ में
I'm
नहीं आ रहा
saying.
है, bro.
That's what I'm saying exactly. They're not scoring more goals like they used to. And do you think on the defensive record of that famous Chelsea John Terry wala team, 15 goals conceded, do you think that record will be broken this season with this
पता
Arsenal team?
चलेगा. I don't
I
think
think
so.
it's tough. I
I
think
think
it's tough यार.
difficult है थोड़ा.
हाँ
But
हाँ.
the fact
हाँ.
fact that Arsenal, देख, एक चीज होता है कि तुम कंसीड नहीं कर रहे हो, और एक चीज होता है कि तुम शॉट्स ही नहीं लेने दे रहे हो अपोनेंट को. And that is
Hmm.
what Arsenal have done really well,
Yes.
because they have faced the fewest shots and the fewest shots on target. Now, अब ऐसा तो नहीं है कि 9 की 9 टीम जो प्रीमियर लीग में खेले, all of them were shooting poorly on their day, right?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Just that उन लोग ने वो काफी solidify किए हैं अपना, and that again
Yeah.
we'll have to
And
see it
but yeah, Arsenal has lost only one game, and that too at Anfield away from
against
that
Liverpool. Yeah.
brilliant Liverpool free kick.
Funny
Yeah.
that the only loss for them has come from a set piece though.
Yeah.
लोहा लोहे को काटता है वाला सीन है.
बट नहीं, आई विल जोक्स तो होते रहेंगे खैर, बट मैं अभी बोल
होंगे,
रहा हूँ,
एंड ऑफ द सीजन अच्छे से होंगे.
ये सीजन नहीं जीता ना, ये सीजन नहीं जीता ना, तो
कुक.
किसी को बख्शा नहीं जाएगा, किसी को बख्शा नहीं जाएगा. बट आई एम बैकिंग यू गाइस, आई एम
बट
बैकिंग यू
कोई
गाइस
नहीं है
फॉर
अभी.
मी.
आर्टेटा को बख्शा जाएगा? डू यू थिंक आर्टेटा को बख्शा जाएगा?
यस. उनके पास नहीं अभी वो कॉन्वर्सेशन ही नहीं है. वी हैव हैड दिस कॉन्वर्सेशन, बट या
आई थिंक
दिस
इवन
इज.
आर्सेनल फैंस आर कॉन्शियस, पता है, वो लोग भी अपने
हम्म.
आप को ना, मतलब
हाइप
थोड़ा
नहीं कर रहे
मतलब
ज्यादा.
दे आर कॉशियस,
हाँ,
दे आर नॉट
कंपोज्ड
कॉन्शियस.
रह रहे हैं. हाँ.
हाँ, वेरी कम, मतलब नहीं भाई, टाइटल में क्या है, ये है वो, मतलब
No,
एकदम
usually
अच्छे
by
से
this
डिफेंड
time they
कर
would
रहे हैं वो
have
लोग.
their like black sunglasses out, और वो already
या
ट्रॉफी
एलिफेंट ऑन
ट्रॉफी
द ट्री,
करने लगे. Like,
एलिफेंट ऑन द
yes,
ट्री है सब.
yeah. But I think this season they are also being like कि भाई we've done this like 4 साल से हम पटवा रहे हैं अपना, तो अभी let us get there before we celebrate.
Yes, yes. And they should. After like they are so far the most deserving and the most
See,
consistent team.
if I'm getting a underdog season from someone like Bournemouth or Sunderland, I
Nah.
don't mind Arsenal bottling it.
नहीं वो नहीं होगा यार. I mean you don't mind, but वो practical नहीं होगा. That's not possible. Fun now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Even
someone
you
could
know
say
it.
that about Arsenal winning as well, कि practical नहीं लग रहा है.
नहीं बट जितना जल्दी तू अपने दिल को मना लेगा कि आर्सेनल विनिंग दिस ईयर, उतना जल्दी
That's true. That's true. No, no,
True.
definitely.
कोप
They
अप
are the
करेगा.
favorites. Clear, clear. And not just favorite, they are the best team right now in the league. So
Yeah, for
if
sure.
they
No,
win, they
I
deserve
think
to. Yeah,
best team arguably in Europe.
arguably.
Hmm.
Arguably, for sure. They are the team to beat. in Champions League also.
Definitely.
And I can see them going deep into the competition.
Yeah. You remember Ferguson had said that like attack wins you games and defense wins you titles. And it looks like Arsenal might have adhered to that kind of saying.
On that amazing note, we should conclude the topic and let's see if Arsenal will be able to win this year finally. If they do, then good. If nahi, then PR guests.
I like how हम सब ये एपिसोड के लिए ब्लैक पेन के आए हैं without even discussing.
Oh yeah.
बहुत मजेदार था भाई.
It's like अरे आर्सेनल पे बात कर रहा है, काली टी शर्ट निकालो.
We'll be there, Arsenal. We'll be there to celebrate also if you lose. तो फिर है ही.
Yeah.
Chalo. Thank you, boys. See you soon. And people who have seen the video for the first time, if you're new on this channel, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. And thank you, boys. Take care.